Hey kids, are you ready to build a bat house? These are the supplies we got for you today. We've got a roof, it's got the angled piece right there on the edge. We've got the critter guard, which just glues to the bottom. We've got two sides, which have the angles on the top, and 7 side-to-side panels for the front and back. 3 are going to go on the front, and 4 are going to go on the back. Okay, our first step is going to be to glue the front and rear panels. The front panel is going to consist of 3 boards, side to side. And what we'll do is put those out and put the other 4 similarly. And we will put a bead of glue in between each one of these and then clamp them together. After gluing the front and back panels, you want to take your roof and measure from the top side of the back panel, and it's not really a measurement, we're just using it as a space placeholder, and make a mark. Put one end at flush with the top of those panels and make a mark so you can see where to start your sideboards. That way you have a mark approximately a ½ inch down from the top to get started with your sideboard. Next, we'll take our mounting board and run it across the middle of the back. We have about approximately 2 inches on both ends. That way we can mount this and screw it to a tree or house or wall or fixture, whatever you want to whatever you want to mount it to. But we will mount it with approximately 2 inches hanging off the top and the bottom, and this will help stabilize our boards together. We have a pneumatic nailer here that we're going to use to mount ours. This will help hold everything in place. Then we're going to take our glue, turn your angle side face down, put glue on the back of your board all the way down. We've already done the other side. So we've got the mounting board secured to the back. It stabilized the 4 pieces that are still drying with the glue. We use the stapler. You can use a brad nailer, a finish nailer, very small screws. If you use too big a screw, you're going to split the cedar. It's very dry. But now we can go ahead and pull up on this and use the sideboards that we've already put the wood glue on. Remember our marks from the top, which are about approximately a ½ inch. We can go ahead and flush this up, eyeball it here. We're not building furniture, so fortunately it doesn't have to be exact. But we've got this end done, and now I've already got this side with glue on it. We'll go ahead and do the same thing on this side. And now that that's sitting there, we're going to go ahead and use our pneumatic stapler again. Now that we've got the sides on there, this is what we're working with. We have the mounting board, the 4 slats going across. We've got the 2 sideboards, and this is what I was referring to earlier when I was saying mark your spot so we can put our roof on there. The roof has a cut angle on it. We're going to go ahead and place it right there on top. So now we'll take this and put a bead of glue all the way around. This is waterproof exterior glue, and then when we get ready to put the top on, we'll go ahead and seal everything up with caulk also on the inside. So now we're going to go ahead and place the angle against the back. And then put some more staples in it. now we have the 4 slats on the back, the mounting board, the sides, and the roof all mounted. And what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and run a bead of caulk all the way around the inside of this thing, just to protect these little guys a little more. So now that we've got our caulk gun ready, we're just simply going to follow all of our corners and lay a bead of caulk. Alright, so now that we've got everything caulked, all the corners are caulked, all the eaves are caulked, we'll go ahead and lay a bead of caulk right across the front of these sideboards. I know we used wood glue on the back side, but we decided we're going to go ahead and do caulking on this side to make it a little bit more weatherproof, and we can't really get to it from the inside to caulk the corner once we put these front pieces on. So anything to protect our little buddies. Now we'll slide. So we tried to clamp these and wood glue them, but we obviously didn't wait long enough. We were ready to get the video done. So we'll run a bead across this top board to meet up with the roof, and then we will just nail that together. Flush it up. For the sake of the video, we kind of rushed a few things, but we're learning, and we'll probably do the same thing when we all do this together. But so we'll still put the wood glue right here in between these pieces. Do that one, do this one, and now we'll staple it, or use your brad nailer or whatever. And this is not the only way to build a bat house, where there's many other variations. There's multiple levels. We can add more levels to these if we want. This is about the simplest form. Our ultimate goal was to leave a very small gap here. We'll put in our little critter guard right here. This will be glued in, but as you can see, it's a very, very simple design. Smile for the camera, Clay.
Hi.
All right, so go ahead.
We're going to take and run a bead down your critter guard. You're going to use a small clamp to hold this on.
Right there on the front, on the very, very bottom. And we're just using a little spring-loaded clamp. You can probably use anything around the house, binder clips, whatever. But that is our PAC 628 bat house for the 2020 summer project. If you have any questions, if you pick up one of these and if you have any questions, reach out to Clay or I, and we'll try to walk you through it. It's all still wet, still glued, but we've got our backboard, our mounting board, our 4 slats going across. We have our 2 side pieces that have the angle on the top, both sides. We have our roof, which has the angle on the very back that butts up to the board, and then 3 slats on the top, or on the front, our critter board on the bottom.
If we are caution.
We can. Do it over here. And then we can use the wire snips if it sticks out. It's sealed. thing to note, one of our design flaws is we left a little bitty gap up here where we cut. So Clay went ahead and filled it in with some caulking. I advise you to do so. They don't suggest any air gap up top, anywhere where moisture or anything can get in, any bugs can get in. You want to completely seal. That way our friends can go up there and purge and be completely secured from the elements. And that's what our finished bat house is going to look like. We're going to help y'all assemble these and let you do it at home. If you do it at home, we'll need to assemble it like so and paint it to match, burn it, do whatever you want to do. And not set it on fire, but actually, do whatever you want to do with burn markings and branding or whatever.
Alright, Scouts, we did a burnt finish on this. Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts are not allowed to use propane. So if you want to do a burnt finish, you can take it home and do that with your parents.